running Falco through and through. Loe1 and M have had plenty of battles with a multitude of characters, and even nowadays too, new up-and-comers in the area like Dice playing Falco as well too. Loe1 not inexperienced in the matchup, and probably inexperienced with somebody of the caliber of Tilde.
I think also the popularity of Tilde is the one that is responsible for this new generation of Falcos, right? But we'll be seeing Falco up against Wario, and once again, you know, Wario's weight is one factor, his airspeed and acceleration is another. So the question is, will Tilde be able to be a little bit more consistent than Bonk and actually getting these combos, or will Loe1 be able just to drift away and find himself to safety?
No, this is very exciting. This is one of the matchups, like, if I had to sit down and think about one leading up to it, this could have a lot of stuff going on, especially how they have to interact in the air, both of them being so dominant in that facet.
Yeah, right now just jumping up and around, being really, really safe right now. Loe1 just looking through this opening. Tilde is going to be able to find it first. However, slipping out of that second up tilt. Wario's weight coming into play there, landing a little bit sooner.
Drift coming into play in as well already too. You see the drifted forward airs, anything to just kind of put something over the shield so Tilde can't jump out of it.
Tilde right now just trying to shove, trying to find this anti-air, is not going to be able to do so. And I gotta say, the way the camera processes the bike is so funny. When it's moving, it doesn't affect it. But when it's up on something, it moves with it.
It's
so
a vital part of the picture. We need to see this as the third player.
Like the bike was all up in the skies. We didn't see that thing coming down.
Oh, too funny. Drag down here, though. Able to get the shield up in time. Still going to eat some damage. Vibe check failed.
Tries to go through the down tilt to Grim, and there it is. That is the Tilde vibe check. That is the jump down air. Now the question is, will he fade back? Will he fast fall? You never know, but you don't drop down double jump, and you do not jump.
Yeah, the only thing you know is that it will lead to death if you choose the wrong option. Tilde is lethal in the area. Not going to go for any sort of follow-ups immediately after hitting the bike. I've seen Loe go for like hit like down air, hit like fair, stuff like that.
Dashing in. I like that bit of a fade back. You know, Tilde not trying to commit too much.
Okay, coming in though here too. You see the air camping on the platform here too. Tilde putting out hitboxes right under the platform, hoping Loe1 lands in. Doesn't understand what kind of beast he's working with.
A little bit funky interaction there with the shield. I don't know if that like crossed up or not. It just, side B on shield should stop, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way.
Great cross up with that bite there too. Tilde came in with a really aggressive downer on shield.
Oh, a little bit too far back. Not able to get the very tip of up tilt, and as a result, Loe1 just, you know what, was able to go to the ledge.
Oh, dancing there too. You saw the turnarounds from Tilde. Feeling himself.
I do like how Tilde opts to go for more neutralizers than back airs in that situations, just to not stale it.
Waft blinking up here, and bike being used by Tilde. We've seen it once already off of the throw save. Tilde's used bike before. Loe1's got to be worried about that. Oh, that's an overcommitment there too. Great back air.
Yeah, definitely a little bit too aggressive. Now, those fade back forwarders, that is a commitment and a half. Loe1 was crossed up, ready to be able to punish it, and so he did.
I'm shocked Loe1 didn't go for like a forward tilt anything when it on the stage. Oh, wow. Getting back here is Loe1, finally getting first stock.
Oh, tries to go for a bit of a neutralizer. I mean, everybody knows to look out for that when you're going up against Wario. But good DI from Tilde, holding down and away, and avoids the up air. That could have been a death combo.
Well, good trade there. The drag down actually put Loe1 back on the ground first, able to press the advantage a little harder.
Missing the second hit of neutralizer. Once again, Loe1 is not going to be able to combo that into Waft anytime soon. And Tilde's up smash ended up clanking and putting himself into rebound.
A lot of players would usually like jump up into that situation. Not a lot can reach that up smash onto the platform. Tilde.
Yeah, don't jump unless you have to. If you have something that can pressure platforms above you, like an up smash, like an up tilter, whatever you got, go for it.
Goes for downer right there. Didn't get off stage in time. But, I mean, this lead is just pretty much evaporated from Tilde. Going to the other side of the stage.
And that's that ambiguity. At that position, Tilde can go both to the left and to the right. And the answer is, you'd never know until you actually get there. Tilde trying to go for a bit of a ledge trap here, ends up playing back, and the bike just hits through the laser.
Ooh, that bike hit was really nice too. Really weird trade there too. The command grab on bike trading with first hit forward air? I don't know. Ooh, hesitations on the jumps here too. Loe1 poking at the feet. That's a really overcommittal option. Not ready to punish it quite yet. Another one could be disastrous.
Now just trying to slow down the pace of the game with a couple of lasers here and there. Bikes in. That is so committal. And
he lifted up the wheelie.
How many times do you actually see that as a mix-up?
I've actually only ever seen Gluto use that as well. Then Loe1 putting it in the arsenal here. That is crazy. Oh, the down air too. Not going to get a chance for a stage spike, and it probably would have been untackable anyway. Such high percents here.
Yeah,
Loe1
Loe1 hit the right side of it. Tilde gonna be looking for this kill. Is trying to shut, and then the directional air dodge timed beautifully as Loe1 is able to descend to safety. The question is, how long will they be able to hold onto the stock, sitting in shield, playing very comfortably, and commits a little bit too much to that neutral air.
The always prevalent down tilt kill option for Falco too. I feel like it's the one you always forget about, but it'll always get you.
It's like, damn, down tilt.
Again?
The
Really?
swipe sends me up to the blast zone. That should be like a combo move.
Yeah, for sure. He does start off low percents, but once he gets to high percents, you get mauled. Vibe check here, Loe1 passing.
Oh, and just rolling past laser right now, just trying to be able to catch his landing, but it's so difficult to get Tilde in anything. Not, you know, maybe anticipating that Loe1 would just end up bouncing by missing the tech.
Great catch on that roll there too. No drag down on this, and they're just opting to throw off the stage.
Something I really want to keep in mind too is that you mentioned this before, Loe1 is a set play based player. Game ones, I feel like these are the times that Loe1 just chooses to be a little bit risky to get a tell on the opponent and then make some phenomenal changes over the course of a set. Tilde can't seem to be able to land a hit. That could have been it, but then just a little bit too far to the right.
Yeah, terrifying too, but great job from Tilde to recognize that that is his win condition in that situation. We've seen it all too many times. Wario steals stocks in games in that fashion.
But Loe1 is not out of it quite yet. Tilde able to cross them up, able to get back onto center stage.
Ooh. Oh, really defensive options on this platform from Tilde. He is worried being above this Wario.
I like how Tilde is always putting himself at a mid-range just to be able to avoid any sudden bikes, right? So always putting himself in a position to be able to react to that. Now that time around, getting stopped out by a forwarder, this is so dangerous.
Their double jump was used, their head up, back. He rolled past the down tilt. That was terrifying.
Tilde is not going to mess that up twice. Now he knows the distance that Wario actually goes on the roll, and he will be able to position himself accordingly.
Oh, you see Tilde knows the down tilt's going to be super priority here. Super fresh move will kill eventually.
Oh, he is moving right now. He's being so mixy right now. So much empty movement. And as a result, Loe1 gets the parry. Down tilt dash attack. Anybody's game.
Yeah, jumped up there too. I thought he was meeting the blast zone for sure. Oh, crowd getting into this one too. Little rowdy.
He baited it. He made Loe think, oh no. And you know what? Actually, that was a bit of a getaway option. At that point, nothing really is going to be too relevant. Tilde gets back onto the stage.
Is there a down tilt here? What is the option for Tilde? Giving a lot of respect to Loe1 there too, and Loe1 will take it and then some with that forward air. The bite! Oh my goodness, you called it. That will be it. I had a little bit of doubt in my heart, I'm not gonna lie, but great call. Great call.
There is something I want to keep a note here, where this actually may get difficult for Tilde. Tilde loves mixing, moving, and then he loves stopping and looking at you dead in the eyes. There is no player that I've seen today that would be best suited to deal with that quite like Loe1, because of how Loe1 treats situations so patiently, waits, stares at you in the eyes as well. That's his comfort field. That's what he likes doing.
No, yeah, for sure. He wants to. Loe1 is a player who wants to put his opponent in the most uncomfortable situation possible, put them somewhere they haven't been before. And yeah, like it's like he'll do all this movement and then he'll stop and stare at you, and Loe1's just been looking at you the whole time. Yeah,
Loe1's not pressing anything preemptively. Loe1 is not mashing anything too soon. So, you know, all of this reactive gameplay that, calls out people for pressing way too many buttons, I don't feel like it's going to be applicable here. Unless, I don't know, you break Loe's psyche.
Yeah, there was a few like movement options. I feel like the stuff he was getting away with against Bonk or getting away with against other players, just that doesn't fit against Loe.
Yeah, for sure. So we'll be going on to game number 2 here. Of course, both of them going to be sticking with their respective mains, and we'll be opting to go to Town and City, the stage of early side kills and platform extensions. And I gotta say, Tilde definitely got to be afraid of some dash attacks and
Big start here too, though. Nice damage, 67 off the bat, especially adding from this left guard situation. Mike gonna eat a laser too, but is it enough?
Those lasers are so important because they don't only deal damage, but they also stop somebody's horizontal momentum. And that little bit of stuttering forces them to go to the ledge when they would normally be able to recover high. So now, when you got Bike in the mix of it all, that's something you gotta always keep in mind. Tilde applying all of the shield pressure right now, but Loe1 is just always getting out of it.
FD form, I think this is gonna be a really good place for Loe to be, though. I know he loves to go to the platforms here too, but just how large this stage is, kind of have one track minded for Tilde to approach.
Tilde keeps missing like all of those drag down up tilts, and I'm not sure why that's necessarily the case. Couple of down tilts, not able to get anything else. So you know what? He goes in with the ambiguous forward. Was it a cross up or will it keep on going through? You won't be able to know.
Oh, they used that jump fadeaway after getting on the bike. Super clutch to just bait out any sort of aggressive option from Tilde to approach.
Oh,
the
my
walk
goodness.
down.
Oh, the dash walk above all else. Tilde almost got the kill off of it, but then the up throw. That's the awkward percent range where you deal a little bit too much knockback. Not able to get the forward in. Loe1, how do you get off the ledge? Down tilt, not going to kill quite yet. Wario's a big boy.
Yeah, shimmy shake from Tilde was definitely scaring Loe there, but down tilt didn't do it, not enough percent. Oh my goodness, he has the craziest insurance of all time. No fault insurance.
Tilde relies on that laser, admittedly, as a bit of a crutch sometimes to be able to cancel that kind of momentum. And now, Loe1 is taking advantage of it, gets back onto the stage, and is able to then get that kill. If Tilde can't get those laser edge guards, if Tilde, can't get those up tilts, how does he get the kill? You know what? A jump call out up smash is going to do it.
Yeah, gotta find something wrong, but it's just so weird. Tilde's shielding under platform as low as above. That's like such a weird situation to have an opponent in who is like on the ground.
But now you got that Town City platform, ready to reset, ready to get another hit going, and ends up just up throwing the bike. The camera freaking out for a second, saying, what do I do?
Tilde building pretty good percentage up here. Kind of playing dancing, using a lot more of the jumps. It's not like aggressive options, but just movement in general.
Yep. Dashing out, dashing in, waiting for Tilde to overcommit. Loe1 has a tell, and that is Tilde. When he is antsy, he will go for a preemptive side B. Tilde keeps giving that to Loe1 on the platter. Let's see if that ends up coming out. Not quite yet. Good DI.
Needed that there too. Back here hunting down. Weak hit. We'll send off stage 2. We'll take what we can get here too. Down there, not going to find anything though.
That up air mix-up was so important for Loe1. He was able to get back onto the stage and continue playing this video game. Late hit neutral. This could be so big. No air dodge, and what an angle.
Yeah, that was really, really important from Tilde. Smart stuff. This is good though too. Air dodge, that's going to be punishable.
I like the down tilt. You got to respect Wario's air acceleration. You got to be ready for the fact that he could mix you up at any given moment. So Tilde just went through the least committal thing.
Yeah, and you got to think he probably wants to go to ledge in that situation too. So it's kind of hard to maybe get a grab.
Looking for this back here, not going to be able to get it. Loe1 is so ambiguous with all this drift.
Ooh, turn around, grab, not going to find anything there too. Loe1's looking for an aggressive movement option forward. Tilde is starting to ban himself here too. I like this new Tilde we're seeing in this game. He's playing slower. He's almost playing the Loe1's game against him. Look at it.
But now all of a sudden, this is the Falco dead zone. After the certain point, your kill confirms don't really work anymore. Your combos do a little bit too much knockback. And now this is where you struggle to actually close it out. Tilde needs a raw hit, a smash attack, and a back kill, anything. And he can't get it because those are so difficult to connect.
Yeah, especially on Wario too. It's like beating a dead horse, but like the airspeed, the movement that we have against those options. What? That
was even the reflecting. That was just Wario getting hit out of the bike.
Oh. Going straight through it with the side B, okay. Tilde pulling out some really unconventional options. They seem to be working here too. Catches the roll with the down tilt. Quality lead here.
Time and time again, the best way to be able to bait out a roll is to go into neutral, get up distance, dash back, and then punish it from there on out. Because nobody's going to roll into you if you're sitting at roll distance. Tilde tried to go for it again, was not able to get it that time. Big F throw, left stage.
That weak fair into the grab was crazy.
I feel like Loe1 is not exploiting how, Tilde's or Falco's recovery is, not so good. And could have definitely gone a little bit deeper, a little bit quicker with the forward air.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And even running more down airs when they have in like below the ledge situation too could be really good. Oh, Tilde's moving. Air dodge out, but Tilde's ready to cover that. Oh,
yeah, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You get hit by the up tilt, or you get your air dodge covered because Falco has enough time to be able to do so. Big up air, and now look at this lead for Tilde. He's sitting at only, 2 stocks still, granted at 100%. Big drag down, is this the kill?
Oh, didn't get the jump height we needed there too, but another drag down up air. Great DI here too, but this is a world of hurt for Loe.
Being so patient and ends up going right into Wario's loving arms with that one. How does Tilde make it back? That angle.
Nasty angle, are you kidding me? Oh, he picked up bike, there was... Did he pick up bike while trying to do a move to kill there? Maybe like a down tilt or something? I don't know.
If down tilt will kill, Tilde can and will down tilt, right? So we see them coming out, so that was definitely unintentional. Bike kind of messing him up a little bit. Happens to the best of us. Going to be looking for this up air. Loe1 is not having any of it.
No, Loe1 definitely looking for an up air as well, especially a falling up air, something to find this waft.
Dashing in, dashing out, so menacing. That's a drag down into the down tilt, but not going to be able to kill quite yet.
Minute 15 left on the clock. I don't think this is going to time, but this one has been a slow burn.
And there it is. That's the waiting game for Loe1 that we've seen time and time again. I do not need to commit because these platforms will go away eventually, and then you gotta play my game. Tilde playing with fire.
Oh, so smart to not jump in there. That side B was crazy risky. What are you doing? Okay, really good pressure. Spacing on that forward air was immaculate.
Just jumping in place, not committing to anything quite yet. Loe1, every single poke is going to add up at the end because you put him into just the right percent, and then you'll be able to waft them. Now, Tilde rolling in. This is so aggressive. I want to see an up tilt. I want to see an up tilt right now. Well, you know what? Is this it?
Tilde is a trapeze artist right now. He's 50,000 feet above the ground, just walking on a wire.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Tilde going high to save his life. And there is the Falco dead zone once again. And finally gets a down tilt, and that will be able to kill even on Town and City, even on Wario. Wow.
Oh.
Tilde popping off with that one.
You know, he has a mask on, but I feel like I know what he said under his mask. Just the head movement.
What about ducks? Anyways.
Something about ducks or puck.
Geese.
Yeah,
Anyway.
something hockey. Anyway.
Tilde never seemed like a hockey guy. Come on, man.
Oh my goodness. And like, I feel like this is the second fastest. Tilde gets the game too, but like at what cost? Like it took like 5.5 minutes, and you see like the physical exertion it took for him to get it. The outcry afterwards. Wild.
It's this Falco dead zone coming into play over and over. I feel like that is really dictating how difficult it is for Tilde to be able to get the kill. Wario can be so evasive, so elusive, so difficult to actually land a hit on. And when you're at 140, 130%, up tilt, up air won't kill. Up tilt, back air won't kill. Up throw, up air, catching missed DIs won't be able to kill. So at that point, you're looking for those raw down tilts. You press it 20 times, all you need is for it to connect once. And Tilde got it to connect once.
Yeah, that's all you need. And you saw how many it was. There was probably 100 misses for the one hit. We needed that hit.
Really seeing that situation play out over and over. The Hall of Action and Smashville, Wario landing a little bit too soon and able to get out of the situation.
Weak forward air coming into. I feel like it doesn't matter what the hit is. Like, Loe1 could get all weak hits and he'd be completely fine with that, just because it's positioning. It's more so making you be somewhere you don't want to be.
Yeah. Loe1 wins the poke game, Loe1 wins the positioning game, but when it comes to explosive punishes, it's Tilde every single day of the week. Missing the up air, but hey, at the end of the day, you were able to kite the opponent to the ledge, and Tilde is making the most out of it. Uh-oh. Oh, man.
Yeah, gonna jump up here. Great fight to beat through that shield too. Command grab comes in clutch. It's a style clash too. I feel like these two players couldn't be more polar opposites.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
Polar opposites, but then a little bit too similar. And the way that, you know what, when it's a high pressure situation, then none of them are going to be aggressive. They're just going to play back and wait for somebody else to mess up. Tilde, for somebody who really talks a lot of smack about camping, guess what he's doing?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you got to fight fire with fire sometimes here too.
You have to become the evil that you want to vanquish, it seems. You are forced to adapt. And now,
roll away.
Tilde just trying to get that down in, able to get the back in. Wario so heavy, living a little bit longer, and falls out of the neutral. Ultimate and multi-hits, a little bit too much Y acceleration.
Oh, the Waft is going to take it in the corner as well. Loe1 gets the first stock here in this game 3.
So important. That was an early game Waft. He's going to get it later.
Yeah, that's a very, very good point to bring up as well. Waft needs to be brought. You saw how long that last game went. 5.5 minutes. We could have 3 Wafts. Not that crazy, but
2, 3. Why not? And ooh, maybe getting a little bit too button pressy. That is Tilde definitely exploiting how ambiguous that side B was. I believe there's some tricky stuff you can do with it if it like hits a shield, if you're above the air, and then he was just able to bait the neutral and get the up smash. Now, yep, there it is.
There's the stare down we were talking about before this one even started.
Nobody with the too huge of a lead. In fact, Tilde had quite the deficit. He can easily make up with an up tilt, and that is why Loe1 is giving him that much respect. And he keeps winning these poke games. He gets all the pokes, Tilde ain't getting nothing.
Whoppy out, give me this damage. It's like death by 1,000 cuts. I think that's the way we're going about it if we're Loe1, until they just wants to rip it off, take your head off in one swing.
Death by 1,000 cuts, but as soon as Tilde is in there, let me tell you, the swipe of neutral air is 1,000 cuts in of itself, man. That move is menacing. He's looking for it, he wants that drag down, and he misses, he fumbles the bag.
Yeah, but still great positioning here too on that left side. Loe1 pressured into the corner. It's crazy how like the bike is super important, but the option to jump off of the bike is so good for Wario as well.
Just baiting, trying to bait something with all this empty movement. Not going to work against Loe1 anytime because he is playing really safely. Goes for the bike toss that time. Tilde dashed in. He had to shield. No deflections.
Drag down here. Seeing a platform extension. No, we're just going to go for the side of the stage.
Big punish. So much damage. And now look at the position you're in. Bike is, I believe, still out of play.
Wow. He rose above the stage there and didn't get hit by the back there? It's stage spiked. That is crazy.
Really big up here. That's going to set up another juggle. How is Loe1 going to be able to manipulate his way onto the ground? Is able to do so gently. Cross up Falco, gets it plat, gets a stage, and now you get those hits. Now,
Yeah. Seen a lot of Reflector come out, like really, a lot recently too, especially that last interaction they were doing.
Loe1 just trying to maybe bait like an early reflect by just tossing it up, seeing what Tilde is going to be able to do. And now dash attacking, that's going to cross up. Tilde, good respect on that. Little tempo change with these lasers. Definitely catching Loe1 off guard.
Ooh, dash out, dash hit from Loe1 here, getting quick drag down. Tilde finding advantage here too.
Sets up the juggle. Loe1 once again just exploiting how much speed he has. That side B is not going to be able to kill quite yet. This will set up the ledge trap. Waits for the wall jump. That was so good. Loe1 didn't want to commit.
Ooh, that Firefox right in the middle of the bite suit, barely out of the range of that command grab too. Loe1 would have been able to get great positioning and maybe even a kill if that connected.
These two play like one another, yet so different from one another. I feel like both of them have found like their adversary, right? And finally just going to be able to mash out of that situation, right? Because it is a laser up a little bit too close. The question is, how is Tilde going to be able to get this kill? Sets up an edge guard. You need a down tilt, down air, anything.
Yeah, even to try to set the stage like, oh, you saw the moonwalks here from Tilde. Still so confident as well, just in a marathon against Loe1 here too, and they are just brawling. 2:15 left on the clock.
1-1, you know, still 0% basically for all intents and purposes. These two are going at it. Loe1 with a really nice high recovery mix-up. Big neutral it puts Tilde into the corner, and he baits out the toss of the bike. That was delicious. That was so good.
Ooh, to top through the shield there too. Caught dropping. Run up grab here for Tilde.
Just waiting a little bit. There it is again. Tilde's classic ledge trap and flow chunk. He puts himself into goal position and is able to cover it with up air. Loe1 has so much presence of mind to be able to consistently tech these down airs, where many amazing opponents have instead gotten jumped up. Up tilt, forward air, big damage and good position.
Didn't do as much knockback as I might have thought. Could have maybe continued an edge guard there had it done so, but Loe1 getting right back on the stage after.
Walks up, this is so menacing. Walks up in front of you menacingly, what will you do?
Ooh, that platform interaction was really scary. Loe1 almost getting a falling up air.
Oh my god, that bike somehow still clipping on by a pixel? That's not what Tilde wanted.
No, definitely wanted off the stage here too. Throwing with the bike as well, great grab. Not gonna go for anything too risky here on the platform. They're not connecting off the shield.
Back playing neutral. That forward air is so big, and there it is, finally catching Tilde tech rolling, and he's been doing that all day, and he's respecting those jumps.
No, going for down air as well. Multi-hits last one. Makes sense.
Oh, is that down tilt going to be able to do it? Yes, it is. Oh, wow. I don't think that was intentional. I think Tilde might have wanted to drop down from the platform with down air. I would keep it a stack with you. But you know what? If it works, it works. So down tilt was able to do it. Now that is Tilde with the 2-1 lead on Loe1.
Yeah, it's something similar, like, you know how Mario's will just sit in platforms on shield and wait for you to run into that up smash. Tilde just putting something out, I think it just easily jumped into Loe1. Miscues a jump there. It just takes one. I think that is the fault with Loe1's style, is you play so close with your opponent. Like, you really just kind of sneak in these wins every single time, barely. And if you make one wrong step, that is the difference.
Yeah, we'll be jumping into game number 4 here. Tilde, of course, 2-1 games. This is getting really, really scary. Loe1 is getting called out. Some other jumps a little bit. And Tilde is finding ways to poke them off stage. No consistent edge guards yet. Maybe Tilde will come up with something soon.
Oh, that empty hop grab was so nasty.
Yeah.
Lasers out of the bike here too, though. Not setting up anything too crazy. Just up throw bike.
Just sitting in shield a little bit, maybe waiting for Loe1 to mash out something at a disadvantage, but I feel like Loe1 constantly opts to just drift out, and there it is, that patient play. Tilde guesses right, gets the right opening, and look at how much he is rewarded for it. That down air mistimed, misspaced, and there is the out of shield punish, where it's typically safe.
Oh, these empty ups looking for a shield drop here too. Tilde is moonwalking right now. Low.
He's spinning.
Yeah. Absolutely. Loe1 had to stand so tall, diamond hands on the inputs, nothing being pressed that can put him in danger.
Oh, these empty jumps trying to bait something out of Loe1. Nobody's committing to anything big quite yet. Loe1 occupying the platform. Last place I want to be is above Falco. But you saw he intentionally put himself on the edge of it, dropped down, and then tried to get Tilde for going for an anti-air.
It's crazy because as soon as you like walk off those platforms, Wario and Loe1 have so many options out of that drift.
Oh, and there it is. I talked about this before coming into this game. Tilde has found a way to be able to edge guard Loe1, and that could be the definitive difference between the two. None of these upbeats have been punished from Tilde, and Loe1 keeps missing those down airs. The question is, what can Loe1 do to compensate for that? But for now, up tilts and Falco galore.
Ooh, great grab here in the corner. This is the second grab Tilde's found in that corner.
Yep.
Oh, great laser. Not going to even jump down or anything. Nope, sitting in the ledge for the trap.
Yep. Very nice stall. You know, just waiting out the next option and able to get back onto the stage. Missing that dash grab and then locking themselves onto a defensive option a little bit too much. That, I feel like, is starting to be nervousness. When you start holding your shield for that long, that is you being locked in because you can't press anything else.
Still going for deeper level mix-ups. If it is nerves, very hard to see. Forder coming in and catching the side B that would have came out from Tilde.
Oh my goodness. I have never seen somebody be able to get that kind of a punish off, but you know what? Godspeed to Loe1, because that was finally it. But speaking of punishes, up tilt into back air, the Falco classic, the one and only, the tried and true, is going to be able to get that stock.
Yeah, and to go back to what Loe was doing in for that kill is like you were talking about it earlier, Daria.
Yeah.
He needs to find those edge guards, and when Falco's getting off that stage that far, he's getting back for free way too easily.
Oh, that bike created such a lovely opening. And
oh, the waft! Oh my gosh, there was a tech timing there. No
now,
shot.
you know what? I think I saw the red flash. I think Tilde held down and was able to get himself out of the untechable range. That may just be a guess. I may be lying too. But you know what? Now Tilde is back on stage. He has a lead, and a lead like none other. We have seen Loe1 play patiently. We have seen Loe1 whittle down opponents. So this is still possible.
Ooh, and whittle down he will. Another down air here from the corner stage. Tech will be found. Still chasing down the no tech on the stage. The dash tech takes it. High percents here too, and we did see the waft get spent early, so Loe's gonna have to get super creative.
Loe1, the patient right now, just not really committing to anything. This could be so bad, but then just double jumps right out of there. This is the Falco deads on 134%. Tilde is going to need a call out, and he finds that call out with that down tilt. Tilde going to be taking it 3-1 over Loe1. Somebody either popped off or somebody raged.
No, that was Tilde getting a little excited for overcoming the I mean, what did we step off at? No, that was another 25-minute set for a 4-game set. That is what it is. That's, you know, love it or hate it, that is the game plan that Loe1 walks into the game with. It's so unique. Might not be, you know, the crowd favorite, but it's just what it does to the other player you're playing against. It brings out a whole new side to them because they have to do so much different things. Yeah,
and everybody, with that being said, now we have true conclusion of this. This was actually the secret second ending that you had to you know, stick along for after the credits. So we really mixed you up with that one. Everybody, we are, of course,